If you're watching this video, you're probably looking for an exceptional nail clipper instead of the same old cheap big box store trash. Let me tell you, you have found it. This GERmanikure clipper is special. With the riveted construction, ergonomic design, and the pin and post assembly that are really nice, this clipper is also rust proof. It cuts like butter. It's ethically and environmentally responsible. In the next few minutes, I'll explain the detailed and thoughtful design behind this clipper, and I'm sure you'll agree that this clipper is in a class unto itself. Now, you may already know a little bit about the manufacturer, GERmanikure, but if you don't, let me tell you a little bit about them. Their motto is longevity, and they strive to achieve the longest possible life in all things. From the thoughtful design and materials they use to their stance on child labor, GERmanikure is a different sort of company, and that's a breath of fresh air that this world so desperately needs. When GERmanikure designed this clipper, they took a good hard look at other clippers on the market and noted where the problems were. Issues with dullness, plating, grip, as well as physical weaknesses and breaking points in the traditional clippers that are out there were identified and then methodically solved. To start, GERmanikure tackled the dullness problem by opting to craft their clippers from the finest hard, high-carbon stainless steel. This Swedish steel is specially imported specifically for use in crafting these clippers, and no other steel formula can hold an edge quite like this steel can. The precisely controlled formula makes the steel consistency flawless throughout and virtually rust-proof, so there's no need to add anything fancy like extra plating. Once the steel was selected, GERmanikure turned to solving the physical weaknesses in a traditional clipper. Clippers are tack welded at the base, and the handle and arms are held in place with simple pressure. That kind of design, though, unfortunately permits clipper handles to sometimes fall off, or the cutting arms to break apart at the weld. That doesn't happen with a GERmanikure clipper. They prevent this through their use of a pin and post handle and a riveted base. During assembly, the two halves of the base are secured by a rivet that goes through the steel of both arms, and it's then physically hammered into place. The handle is attached pin that goes through the post, and it's secured firmly in holes on either side of the handle. Now, through trial and error during the design process, GERmanikure engineers sought the most durable precision parts for their design, and they obtained the best results with components from the Swiss clockwork industry. Swiss timepieces are world-renowned for their accuracy, so using a Swiss-made rivet in a precision clipper just makes sense. That makes the rivet the only part of a GERmanikure clipper that's purchased elsewhere and is not actually created in Solingen. So now, with the problems of sharpness, rust proofing, and design weaknesses well in hand, GERmanikure turned their attention to the ergonomics of the clipper. They studied how the hand naturally holds the clipper, where the thumb is placed, and how the fingers move as the clipper is compressed. They used this data to design a clipper that's not only ergonomic, but has far more leverage than the other traditional clippers. The curve to the clipper feels comfortable and natural in your hand, and the curve is echoed in the handle, where it doubles as extra leverage when the clipper is opened for use. Now, they do say that imitation is the best form of flattery, and this clipper's no exception to the rule. We found this particular knockoff in a big box store less than 5 minutes away from Zamberg headquarters itself. This fake is colorful. The shape's almost identical, so it's certainly attractive, but look closer. This tool is plated, probably to disguise the melted soup can steel it's made from. And when you open it up, you can see that this bump isn't actually a rivet. It's just a bump. This clipper is tack welded. The mark is right here. The Swiss rivet in a GERmanikure clipper alone costs more than the entire packaging and production cost of this embarrassingly bad knockoff. As you can see, the GERmanikure clipper is leagues apart from other clippers in design and durability, which means that with proper care, this is a clipper that will work just as well 20 years from now as it did the day you purchased it. That's better for the landfill and much better for your wallet. Now, isn't that a tool design worth sharing?